I know that I'm probably the last person that you ever expected to see on YouTube in 2025. It's been 2 years since I made a video, and my last one was my 9th year of being a self-published author, and today is my 11th year of being a self-published author, and I am so honored and excited to be here. I know it's been a while and a lot of stuff has happened, and I owe you guys an update. I don't even honestly know where to start, and that has been the reason why I haven't made a video, because I don't even know like what to say or what to talk about or where to even begin, because my life is not the same as it was. It's completely different, and it's a good different. Like, I am the happiest that I've ever been in my career. I wake up with a grateful heart every day that I get to do this. Like, I get to write books as my job. I get to choose your own adventure when I'm writing and decide whatever it is that I want my characters to do. I get to world build and create worlds that I absolutely love and write tropes that are just my absolute favorite. And my life is in a really good place. I have been through hell and back over the last 5 years, and I just want to say, like, in these videos I come here and I give insight to things that I have learned over the last X amount of years of self-publishing. I have been making these videos since year 4. There's a playlist, I'll put it wherever it goes. I don't remember. I'm rusty, so bear with me. There's a playlist that has all of them. I created it yesterday. Like, on that playlist, there's year 4, 5, and 6. I couldn't find year 7. I don't know if I didn't record one or if it's lost. I don't know. And then there's 8 and 9, and there is not a 10 because I didn't feel like I was ready to come back on the internet. At that point in my life, I was still in a very chaotic, I don't even know how to explain it. I just felt weird coming back on YouTube and talking because a lot of people had a lot of questions about a lot of things, and I just didn't feel like I could answer them. I like to make these videos because it kind of captures like the different things that I feel like is important that I have learned after I like sit down and really think about my career and things that I think are relevant. And I may repeat things that I have said before. I don't watch my old videos. I haven't watched any of those. So if there is anything that I've repeated, I think it's probably true. Because if I say it more than once, then it probably is true. I made a list of 11 things, and I tried to record the video, and it just felt very, I am making this video because I have to make this video. And the reality is I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do in every aspect of my life. I rewatched it back and I was like, I'm not going to post that. I'm just not. And so this is the video that you're going to get. I'm going to say that a lot of things have changed since 2014. A lot of things. The way that we publish, Kindle Unlimited wasn't around in 2014 until July, so I published before that was even a thing. We had Smashwords and the Meat Grinder. There was no vellum. Guys, we formatted our books in Microsoft Word, and it was hell. Trust me, it sucked so bad. It was just a weird space back in 2014 because we were all kind of like learning how to navigate this newish industry together. And I am so grateful that I am Oregon Trail age in self-publishing and got to experience all the different iterations of self-publishing, I guess you could say, because I've been through it almost all, and it's just been a really fun and exciting journey. I know that my life now is not the same that it was 2 years ago when I made my last video. I don't really have any regrets. In that video, I told you guys I was gonna protect my peace, that I was searching for joy. And the reason why I know that is because I will never forget one of the comments that was left below that video. I don't have it memorized. It essentially said like, Courtney, this feels like a new era of you. And so whoever said that, you are Nostradamus. You essentially predicted my entire year, I guess, because soon after that video was posted, the co-writing partnership ended, essentially. And I was put in a really just weird space of starting over with nothing. I unpublished my backlist back in 2020. If you would like to watch that video, it is on my channel still. I will put a little card thingy wherever it goes, and you can go and watch that. But I unpublished my entire 8-book backlist, and so when I came back to this pen name, I didn't have anything. It was zero. I mean, I had my social media accounts because I kept those. I won't say that I had zero. I had the foundation of my knowledge, which was a pretty thick foundation. Wasn't correct or anything. It was solid, okay? My foundation is solid. But there were no walls or structure on this foundation. I knew that I needed to reestablish myself very quickly. My message today, for my 11 year, is number one, don't quit. Awful things may happen in this industry. You may feel like you've lost it all. That's not really true. I had felt like I had lost everything, and it was okay because I will always have my own back. I will always be my number one cheerleader, and I decided that year that I was going to protect my peace. So I did a lot of boundary making, unfriending, uncousining, ungrandmaing, everything, every toxic person that was in my life, I got rid of in 2023. And I continued that on in 2024. So if anybody shows me a red flag, I absolutely believe them. I no longer make excuses for people, even if I consider them a friend. I realized that you are the company that you keep. And even if you don't say anything about X, Y, or Z, people will assume that you have the same exact opinion, and they will not see you as an individual, which is totally fine. I've had to do a lot of undoing. My message today is you can start over and you can reinvent yourself. And if you are an author who has this brand that is just a runaway, like nothing matches, it's all just a hodgepodge of BS. Not BS, that's your word. I'm trying to be funny. So, the thing is like, not all is lost. And no matter what happens, even if you don't have a backlist, if you have the knowledge and the want and the need and the desire to continue to publish, you can do that. You can reinvent yourself 500 times if you need to. You can start from scratch and still be successful. I would also like to say that feel free to shake it up in this industry. Feel free. Like, I am one of those people that I am a trailblazer. I'm not watching other authors so I can copy them. I like to be original in all the things that I do. I want to be the first person to do something, and while I don't like being copied, I would rather be copied than be a copier. And so I would like to encourage you to be your true authentic self in this space, because with the way that this industry is changing, with all of the AI books that are being pushed out onto the market, and with everything that's just like oversaturation is a thing. It will always be a thing, guys. Like, there are less books published today than there will be in 2030. It's easier to start publishing today than it will be in 5 years from now, trust me. There is more saturation in this market today than there has ever been. And if you want to be one of those authors that stands out on their own, who is seen with a solid brand and that has readers that are ravenous for their words, you have to kind of be yourself while sticking to genre norms. And there are so many people out there who are just trying to copy, and it's gross. Don't do that. That's disgusting. I don't do that. I want to be an original, because my books are my legacy. These are the things that are going to outlive me. These are the things that will survive for at least 75 years after my death until it's in public domain and then people rewrite it. But the thing is like, I really go at this career with a grateful heart. And I learned that if you change your mindset, your entire life can change. I no longer believe that things are not meant for me. I used to think like, oh my gosh, like all these authors are getting these incredible trad pub deals, you know, like, oh my God, like I wish that could be me. Like eventually I will submit to trad pub. It was one of my goals. It was one of my big bucket list items behind quitting my job. And I just really just became super happy with my career and everything that I was doing and just really loving the books that I was writing. Like I love them. And if no one else does, it doesn't matter to me anymore because I love them. And if you build the butterfly garden, the butterflies come. And not every reader is going to like my books. There will be people who will think they're trash. And that's totally fine because for every 10 people who think it's trash, there's 100 people who enjoy it. Those are the people that I continue to do this for. The people who get it. The ones who leave my books bad reviews, they don't get it. They have different life experiences than I have. They may not get the emotion that comes with the death of a parent because they've not experienced that yet. I don't take reviews personal. That's their problem, not mine. I wrote the best thing that I possibly could, and I will not publish something that I am not proud of. I won't do it. I'll move release dates. I'll cancel pre-orders. I don't care because I look at this career like that. Like this is my legacy, and that I take very seriously. I have also learned, like in this industry, you should not be loyal to anyone other than yourself and your readers. Your friends do not care about your books as much as you do. I promise you they do not. There are people who are in the space that are here just to take advantage. And so you have to be very careful. You have to guard yourself. And that's not me saying, hey, like, don't let people in. But I'm very careful now. After starting over and kind of like having nothing, and learning that I wasn't really welcome in spaces that I once was, I kind of like had a light bulb moment that like, I really don't need anybody in this industry. Nobody taught me how to self-publish. I am self-taught. I have released a lot of books. I know what it takes to be a successful author. I know how to write books. I've written a lot of them. I know how to be original, and I know how to be my true authentic self on the internet. And I know that when I do things, I put my readers first. And I want to make this fun for them. And I want to make it fun for me. And I have learned to kind of like gamify my career. And, you know, come up with these fun campaigns that are secret, that readers are not even expecting. And to just go out there and proudly march to the beat of my own drum with no apologies. And I don't need a clique. I don't need friends. I have friends. I don't need them. I love them. I appreciate them. But after being so alone and spiraling and releasing books and using myself as a test subject, because that's what I did, a lot of people questioned what I was doing when I started over. They were like, what is she doing? Like, does she even know how to self-publish? Yes. It was all strategic. It was all me testing different things that I had not had the opportunity to test. I wanted to take my brand and pretend like it was a debut author and to learn the things that debut authors actually go through, because I have been established for a long time and I can sit here and be like, okay, new authors, this is what you need to do, which is probably what you need to do, but I hadn't had the opportunity to actually test those things from this side of it. And so I did. I tested a lot. I gamified my career. I tried so many different things, from long pre-orders to long series to surprise releases to short pre-orders to different ways to sending newsletters, to trying different bonus scenes. Like, I tested it all. Everything that I have come on here and talked about over the last God knows how long. How long have I been on YouTube? A little while. If I talked about my 4 years, so what is that, 7 years or something? I wanted to make sure that I really knew what it took to start from nothing and build a brand. And there were days when it was very hard. There were days when I was like, should I just not be testing this stuff and like really, really work on building this backlist as fast as possible? But I didn't. I took the time that I needed to learn the things that I needed to learn. And it didn't take me very long. Yes, my books are currently in KU. Let's go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off. I'll give you all a full proper update. But that's because, as I have said on this channel a million times before, as a new author, which my name was considered new, people have treated me like a debut author since I came back, which is really funny. Like, to be like, oh, this brand new author, and I'm like, brand new? I'm a grandma, but whatever, it's fine. Call me a new author, it's fine. When you are a newer author, KU is a great opportunity because people are more willing to take risks on you. I've said this, I could go and find the video if I had time to do that. And when you're established, when you have like a specific size backlist, it's easier to be wide because you've got things that people can read from front to back when they find you. My opinions have changed slightly between Kindle Unlimited and being wide. I still do not like Kindle Unlimited. I'm appreciative of it, but it's not my favorite. My opinions about it still kind of stands. I think that artists should be paid a fair wage for their work, and I think that Kindle Unlimited can pay authors more, but they choose not to. I also think when people reread books that we should get paid for that as well, but I will keep those opinions to myself, and I will make a video about all of those opinions that I have to do an updated one because my current videos regarding Wide and Kindle Unlimited are still up. And I've got some updated opinions on that, but it's kind of still the same. But with that being said, I just want to say, like, this industry is not easy. It will not get any easier than what it is today. And if you are in a place where you're like, Courtney, I just want to quit. I just want to give up. I can't do this anymore. It's a struggle bus. I was there. I was driving the bus, honking the horn. You know, we were driving the struggle bus, still waving at all the neighbors. But I want to say that you can work through it. Don't give up. I got a traditionally published contract with HarperCollins during my 10-year anniversary of being a self-published author. And I wanted to be hybrid. I've talked about it so many times on this channel, and the opportunity just kind of fell in my lap. And it was magic. I have just really been focusing on my happiness level and on my mental health. And I've been focusing on my physical health. And I've been focusing on my deadlines. And I've been focusing on finding joy in my career and just being very happy that I get to do this. Like, I know that I've said that, but like, I am so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to be healthy. I am so grateful that there are people who will read everything that I publish. I'm so grateful for the people who stood by me and lifted me up when I was literally making snow angels and ashes. I am so grateful that I am resilient and that I did not quit, because I very well could have. Nobody would have faulted me. Nobody. I have been through a lot in the last 5 years, and it's not always been easy, and it will not always continue to be easy, but we are so lucky that we get to do this. We're so lucky that we get to publish books. We get to create, like, we get to make shit up for our job. That's what we get to do. And people enjoy it. And that, like, it's such a cool thing for me to, like, when people ask me, like, oh, you're an author? What do you write? And I'm like, I write that spicy Hallmark. spicy Hallmark romance. And it's just, things can change in a snap. Your entire life can change. Just stay true to yourself. Stay loyal to yourself. Stay loyal to your readers. Clean your space of all the negativity and the drama. If there are people in your life who are users, get rid of them. Start putting yourself first. And when you start doing that, that's when you'll find those people, because they don't like that. I heard this quote, and it says that when givers stop giving, they're called selfish by takers. I protect my peace. I protect my hours. I am no longer on social media chatting with people every single day. I've got deadlines, and if people can't respect that, then that's their problem. There's just so much going on in my world, and I knew that I needed to come and make an update for you guys. And I hope that you have been well. I hope that you've written a lot of words. I hope that some of your dreams have come true while I've been gone. And I really hope that this video finds you exactly when you need it. You've got this. You have got this. Trust me. If I can start over and be where I am today, then I truly believe that anybody else can. If you really want to do this and you don't give up, it's just a matter of time. Okay, I truly believe that. Right now, there are readers that are just discovering your genre. They've never read a science fiction book in their life, and they decided to pick up one, and now they're obsessed, and they need to find new science fiction authors or romance authors or fantasy authors. And we have a whole new age group of people coming up that will read our books, or people who just discovered it, who are older. I mean, age doesn't even really matter. It's just that, like, there are unlimited readers out there. Like, doesn't that make you feel good? Like, there are unlimited readers out there. Like, we're not selling cars, guys. Like, I've had my same car since 2017. We're not selling cars. We're selling books. And there are people out there who read 2 a day. There are people out there who read a book every single day. There are people who read several per week, 1 per month. People don't just read books and then they're done with it for 7 years or 8 years or whatever. They read because they enjoy it. And we get to be the provider of that. We get to bring them into worlds and situations that they would never experience otherwise. I mean, I would love to be able to do some magic or something. But yeah, I'm so excited about 2025. I'm so happy that my career looks the way that it does. It took a lot of hard work, and I'm not done yet. I'm releasing a lot of books in 2025, and I just know that it's going up from here. Like, we're going to the top, baby. Like, we're going straight up, and we can go together. Let's go. This used to be the struggle bus. Now we're driving a like sparkly pink limo. So come on, get in. We're going. I am having the time of my life, and I'm writing the best books that I've ever written. And I'm just so excited, and it's just, this is pure joy. I don't even know how else to explain it. It's just, I'm very happy, and I'm very happy to be here. And I'm so happy that I could come and make this video and update you guys. And I'm going to make more videos. I don't know when. I'm not saying that I'm coming back to YouTube, because every time I do that, something really bad happens to me. And we're trying to we're not letting that negativity into our life anymore. So, yeah, I was present in the moment here, and I will be present in the moment whenever I see you. I owe you updates. My 5-year of being a full-time author is coming up, like, in February. It was February 28th. That was a leap year whenever I quit my job. So if you haven't watched that video, I'll put it up here somewhere. I vlogged the whole thing. Yeah, it's just 2025. It feels very magical. It feels like I'm on the cusp of something that I don't know. Like, I feel like the excitement bubbling underneath, and I know that I'm probably really annoying about this, but yeah, 2025, that's all I've got to say. Thank you so much. I hope that you have an amazing, incredible week. You How does my ending go? I hope you have an amazing, incredible week. You accomplish all your goals and you write all the words, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye, guys.